What it is, what it do, what it is, what it do, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it do, what it is, what it do, what it is, what it do, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it do. Dope. How y'all doing tonight? Or morning, or evening, or afternoon. Doesn't matter what time y'all watching, cause y'all chilling here with me, and I greatly appreciate that. Guys, I have a little bit of a challenge in front of me. Some Takis. I have some Takis in front of me. And if you guys don't know, Takis are known for being pretty hot. Pretty hot. They're known for being pretty hot. So I have the red Takis in front of me that are not called Fuego. I think that means hot in Spanish. Maybe it doesn't, but I think it means hot. Hold on, I'm sorry. And I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, so we got this bag. And then we have relatively the newer, it's old, but it's newer for me because I haven't had Takis like that in a while, since middle school, high school. The blue heat, and I haven't had these as much as I've had the red ones. As a kid, I used to love down the red Takis, and I don't know about the blue. My brother really likes the blue, so I've had them before. I don't know if they're better than the red ones for me, but we're gonna see today. And really, am I stalling? I hope I'm not stalling. I'm gonna see how many of these I can eat before I need water, because I do not have water nor milk in front of me. So let's get into it. That was probably so loud. I haven't had it in a minute, y'all. I might have to like dim that sound a little bit. Yeah. Okay. These are the blue ones. I mean, you can't really tell, but it's dark in there. Here's the red ones. Okay. I feel like I've kind of been preparing for this video because I do eat chili peppers at least 3 times a week. So let's get into the original first. Oh, and I picked out a good one at first too. Okay. Let's see. Definitely still good. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to shed a tear. When I shed a tear, it's probably gonna be a wrap. Alright, here's the blue ones. I feel the focus. Please focus, thank you. There we go. My mouth is already watering. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hope you guys had a good week. I used to have a bag of Takis at least once every 2 weeks. But there were some kids that ate Takis like every day. It got so bad, kids were getting like ulcers from eating Takis. Isn't that crazy? Guys, I don't know. They kind of taste the same next to each other. Maybe my taste buds are just shot because all I can taste is like heat, like spice. I can't tell the difference. Guys, oh my gosh, I just thought about it has to, just like it's going in, it has to come out. Hey, outside, y'all heard that? It's getting to me a little bit. There used to be a challenge on. Oh man, okay. It's getting to me a little bit. There used to be a challenge on YouTube called the Takis and Hot Cheetos challenge, or Hot Cheetos and Takis, where like your favorite YouTubers or whoever you used to watch would eat as many Hot Cheetos and Takis as they could, and most people failed. And I can see why they failed. This video was going to be a Hot Cheetos and Takis video, but I got a better deal on getting 2 bags of Takis, and the Hot Cheetos were too expensive, and I was at the dollar store. Like, why? Don't call it a dollar store if the things in there aren't a dollar. Why are the chip bags more expensive at the dollar store than at Kroger's or Walmart or something? Like, make it make sense. So these bags were 2 for $6, which was pretty good, compared to the 2 for $8 for the like hot chips and stuff. So I was like, yeah. So it was gonna be Hot Cheetos and Takis, but I got a better deal on this. This video is gonna last, but I'm a OG triple young thug. I got this. My fingers. Yeah, this one's nice. I used to love getting those shaped ones. least once a year now. Just wait. Definitely not as much as I used to. Oh, I heard that Takis and hot Cheetos don't taste the same overseas as it does in like Mexico and in America, and maybe even the UK. It does not taste the same like in Korea and other places. So they like to get hot chips from the United States when they come here because it tastes so much better, allegedly. But I don't know. I've never been to Japan or Korea. Do I want to go? I don't know. I'm kind of intimidated of going to Korea or Japan or China or something because number one, I don't speak the language. Like that's and another reason, I'm kind of scared of the food because even though I like to broaden my palate a little bit, I'm still pretty small when it comes to the types of food that I like, and I just don't know what the food will be like because I try to eat authentic, well, as authentic food can be, as authentic as Chinese food can be in the United States, and I got the worst food poisoning of my life. So that's another reason that I was like, I don't know what I'd eat. But I feel like South Korea would probably be pretty cool. I see a lot of people visiting South Korea. Two of them. I don't really want to go to Australia because I don't like bugs. I don't, and I think every time I see like a video that's taking place in Australia, they have like spiders the size of my hand or bigger, and that's a wrap. That's a no for me. But if I do go to like, I think out of what is it, like East? Is that, no? I could be. Let me shut up because I'm probably wrong. But out of the big three, I call it the big three because when people think of Asian countries, and when they like, and when people think of like stereotypical Asian countries, they think of China, Japan, and Korea. So I call them like the big three. Out of all of them, I'd be most interested in going to South Korea because it just seems fun, and out of all the food, they seem like they have the best one, at least when it comes to the internet. But then you have like other Asian countries, and I know that when it comes to Americans, we are not the best when it comes to geography. But India is in Asia, I'm pretty sure. I'd love to visit India one day. Pull these two of them. sense that like when it's like feel something like mouth sensitivity. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but I think I can eat a couple more. So. Been out of the country once. I went to Mexico, Cozumel on a cruise, and it was so fun. I'd love to go on another cruise, and I probably, God willing, I will go on another cruise one day. But I don't know where I'd go because the trip is basically the ship. Like you're buying the like you're renting the ship. That's the trip. You just dock in places and you could go out, but you just go to the places the tourists want you to go. Not the tourists. The guides like don't leave where they tell you to go because there are people, bad people everywhere. Just like where I stay, we have tourist attractions, but if you leave, like if you go too far away from those tourist attractions, there's a chance that you could get robbed, because there are people that lurk around those places for people to get lost or for people to step too far out of their comfort zone. So in just like in this country, in other countries, there are people who know, like they're just waiting for you to mess up. So that's something, especially when I went on that trip for the first time, well, for the only time, I made sure to stay with the guide because and it was pretty fun. Went to the beach. I drank so many daiquiris. It was beautiful. I swam with sharks. Not sharks. Why did I say sharks? Dolphins. I would not get in the pool with a shark. It was a hassle to get in the pool with the dolphin because I heard about them. So, but yeah, really the trip was the ship, and I love that ship. The food was good. Oh my gosh, it was good. The pools were amazing. The massages were great. The parties were awesome. The game rooms were awesome. The karaoke was great. The captain's dinner, great. The dinners in general, great. The relaxation, great. Everything about it, I loved it so much. I love a good cruise. I love it. I gotta go back. I gotta do it again. The only thing I didn't like was looking at the water, because I do not know how to swim. Am I stalling? I'm stalling. second, like I haven't been in this video. Um, the stereotype is that black people don't know how to swim. Now, I don't. That's not true for every black person, but for this black person, I don't know how to swim, but my brother knows how to swim. My dad knew how to swim. A lot of black boys know how to swim. A lot of black girls don't know how to swim. And that's because a lot of black girls grew up with protective hairstyles. This is where the stereotype comes from. We have a lot of us as black people have coily or coarse hair. I have coarse coily hair. And from a young age, like 3 years old, what happened was I had really thick hair, and my grandmother was washing my hair, and she was so tired from working, she fell asleep while she was doing my hair. Right. So ever since then, I got a perm in my hair from a young age. And with the perm, your hair cannot touch water, especially for like us, when you have a style, because as soon as the hair gets wet, a lot of times the hairstyle is over. So a lot of us weren't able to learn like swim, or at least don't even like dunk our heads under the water, because our hair would be ruined. And a lot of times when we get our hair done the way it's done, like permed or straightened or flat, like hot combed or whatever, because we're trying to assimilate and make ourselves, our hair more comfortable in like school or workplaces, but I ain't gonna go too deep. It is Black History Month, but I ain't gonna go too deep. But that's one of the main reasons, and for a lot of black boys too, because they also have like twists, or they have cornrows or something, where they don't want to mess up their hair when it goes into the water. But what was I about to say? But nowadays, switching back up to me, I have natural hair again. I decided to go natural when I was like 19 because I just got tired of the perms. I got tired of constantly going to the beauty shop, and I was like, you know what? I should embrace my natural hair. I feel like I can do it. And I got the big chop. That's what it's called, when you cut your hair off. And ever since then, I've been natural. And I'd say my hair is pretty healthy, or healthy enough. Nah, it's pretty healthy. So I got a good amount of it. But you can't really tell. Like, you'd assume I have short hair, but it's probably like medium. It's probably like right here, and on the sides, like right here, if I was to straighten it. But I don't plan on straightening it. But I have mad shrinkage, and it just like goes back up. So yeah, I think I was just talking. I was just explaining things about, but I don't know. But I know that's one of the reasons why I don't know how to swim. I can float, because you can keep your head up above water with that. I can float. I just can't swim. I should learn how to swim, but also, other than the cruise, that's the only way I see myself getting in some water for real. If I get on a pool, it's like 3 feet. I don't like the ocean. I hate I ain't gonna say hate, but I don't think we belong in it, to swim. That's why I'm glad we have ships. But I should learn how to swim by the next time I go on a cruise, just in case. I've been reading too much or watching too much about the Titanic. It makes you fear things. So is getting like wetter. I'm sorry, but I am eating hot food. I've been watching a lot of Scandal lately. I think I said that in my last video. I am now on season 3. I've been watching almost like 2 episodes per day. And I am hooked. I'm hooked, y'all. Every character annoys me though. Every character. My favorite character. Let me, who's my favorite? Do I have one? Probably. Oh, Melly. I love Melly. The first lady, I love her. I feel like she's been so disrespected. I mean, this is a show where they want us to root for adultery and lying and murder. And it's just like, and I know, like, Melly, she embraces everything that she is. So now that she, spoilers, 3, 2, 1. Now that she does kind of like have another love interest in season 3, I'm rooting for her because I just feel like she's had such a bad hand with her cheating husband, and she has no friends essentially because in the world that they live, you can't trust anybody. So, my favorite villain is Cyrus. I like a good villain. Ooh, nah. I love Olivia's dad and her mom is so cool. I love a good villain. I love a good villain. That's the truth. These 2 gonna be a wrap for me, and I could keep going, but I think I only have like maybe 10 more minutes on this camera, so, but I could keep going also, but I think this is a good place to stop because the more that I talk, it helps, but I ain't gonna kill myself over this, because like I said, if it goes in, it's gotta come out, guys. Still a lot left. See, guys, it's still a lot left. I'll probably give these to my brother. He loves Takis. Like my fingers. Look at my fingers. If you just like me getting the powder off my fingers, you're a freak. But it's okay, because the world is filled with freaks. Alright, pause, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with some milk. So guys, I'm gonna be no good. I'm talking about no good. Hot chips and milk. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Disaster. Can y'all hear that? That's the sound of milk. My mouth isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but like I say, I have been eating those chili peppers, so that probably helped. I don't know, it seemed like the lighting changed just that quick. I'm so sorry. But you know, you already know the drill. If you made it this far into the video, you are a lunatic, but that's okay, because I'm a little bit crazy too. And if anybody says they're not crazy, guess what? They're lying. they're a liar. It's okay. It's okay because everybody's a little bit crazy. Embrace your craziness. Just don't be too crazy. Be a little crazy. Don't be this crazy. Be this crazy, you know. Oh my gosh. It's not my mouth. It's my stomach. I feel it right here already, guys. Already. What do I have? An overactive digestive system? I don't know. Got these chocolates. They're gone now. They're gone. But I got these chocolates for Valentine's Day. They were pretty good. A good assortment of milk and dark chocolate. And as some of you guys know, I've grown to like dark chocolate. So I wasn't mad at this box. This is what it on the back. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed your Valentine's Day chocolates or flowers or whatever. I hope you liked it. Sorry. Hope you guys had a great week of school, week of work, week of life, or week of planning. I don't know, whatever your plans were. Week hanging out with your friends, co-workers, parents, kids, whoever. Hope you have fun watching TV. Bridgerton Part 2 comes out this Thursday, and you best believe I will be up at 3 a.m. to watch it. I'll be ready. I also have to get my taxes done. I have a busy Thursday. Get up 3 o'clock, watch Bridgerton. Then go to the vision doctor, the ophthalmologist, so I can get some new glasses. Then I have to go. Should I be telling you guys all my? I shouldn't. No. That's enough. If you don't know, now you know. There is an email for this channel. It's in the link, not the link, or the description below. If you have any questions, video recommendations, anything within reason you would like to ask me, please email me. It would mean the world. Getting to know you guys within reason, and just reaching out if you just want somebody to talk to or just want to get clarity or anything in life. I'm here. I don't know how long I'm going to be making videos. Hopefully a couple years, or as long as God lets me. I don't plan on disappearing anytime soon, you know. Like as I've said in the past, these videos help me. It's an outlet for me to talk about my feelings, talk about life, talk about TV, a lot of serious things, but not too serious. So if these videos help you and you have things you would like to say that you don't want to put in the comments, email me. It's there. Please have a great week. This video should be posted Saturday. Hopefully I'll post a little bit more next week. Maybe at least an extra video like on Tuesday or Thursday or something. But guys, we've been working a lot. 6 days out the week, so only one off day, and that's great. Money's good, but you know, you don't really have time for other things, and that kind of drains you a little bit, you know. When it comes to like my social battery or my energy battery, or like one day off, I sleep like half of the day because I spend most of my time working, moving, you know. So but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I was up to your satisfaction with eating as many Takis as I could. Hopefully I'm not at like a low level. I'm like middle, you know, middle when it comes to the challenge, you know. Alright. Without further ado, I love you. Peace out.